The Wild Wild West.
Woo-wee.
Yes. Welcome.
We're live.
We're here with our guests, Mike Recine and Sean McCarthy.
Hello. What's up, brothers?
Yes. We're back. We just did an episode, and we're back for another one. We switched seats.
Yes.
That's gonna be. We got to switch the mojo a little.
Yeah, we gotta play around. You gotta play around with stuff, dude.
Yeah. Now, Matt, you want to talk about sexual stuff?
Just one thing. I don't want to be gross.
Matt told
about
me
this.
on the little interim we just took that he wanted to talk about sexuality.
I just want to. This is a thing that I stumbled upon. You know, my wife was gone. She was away.
And you were looking at pornography.
I was looking. I was viewing. I did really good though. It was about a 4-day period, and I
did really good.
I'm saying I didn't pig out every night.
Yeah. Right.
Just
I waited
because I'm a married guy too, and I barely watch pornography.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I get caught watching pornography, and
You
she
get caught.
Yeah, she gets mad.
How do you get caught?
I
mean, I've got caught a couple times, but
because I look at OnlyFans. So she.
Oh, you can't link the credit card, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pigging out. You got to use the free stuff,
out.
man.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like,
Although, go ahead.
Which
if you can't like jerk off to the OnlyFans preview though, you just don't have a good power of imagination. It's just like you gotta use your mind a little more.
That preview hooks you.
Yeah.
Gets you in there.
I always wondered. I'm like, how do people do this OnlyFans stuff? I got into. Did you ever get into Tantric JOIs?
No.
Wait, what is JOI?
Yeah, see, this is why he
Jerk off
can't.
instruction.
He's
I
like, yeah, I
see.
did good because he does pig out.
What do you mean?
That's pigging out, dude.
Tantric JOIs is
JOIs,
respectful.
you're pigging
No,
out.
that's respectful. I might bring my wife in on it. And be like, this is the most respectful stuff I've ever seen. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea
understand
what you're
it
talking about
is.
now.
Dude, a Tantric JOI.
Yeah.
It's this lady who's like basically like, you know, if you want, you can look at me if you want, but like, don't even think about coming. Stop. You're just upset. All you're doing is trying to come. Just breathe. So like she's telling you how to breathe, and the way she's telling you how to breathe, you feel it in your penis. You breathe, you go all the way down, and it just, you're like, oh, it is a little bit of a tickle, dude.
Really?
And she's just training you to like, just like, don't be a pig. Don't be like, I'm gonna fucking come. She's like, slow it down. But then it keeps ending, and it's like, I'm like, what? And I'm not getting the final instructions. And I like genuinely was like, probably, you know, I could join her OnlyFans. She's doing a good thing. It's like meditating.
Did you join her OnlyFans?
No, but I'm thinking about it.
You
dude.
should.
I might.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, it honestly, it was the only time I've ever jerked off and been like, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good thing. I learned how to breathe with my penis, dude.
See,
Send
that's
feelings
something I
out of
would
my
be like,
penis,
this is
dude.
bad. I shouldn't
Good.
have these powers.
No, it's good, dude.
I
It's
just
good.
like seeing a girl try to audition for a calendar,
Yeah.
and then she ends up getting doggy styled.
Yeah,
And then I finish and I say, thank you for your service, and I go about my day.
I open it up now. I get turned off
Or
by
I
it,
fall
man.
asleep.
I open it up and it's just disgusting.
What?
Porn.
Every time I open a porn thing,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah, of
fucking
course.
disgusting.
Well, it's like 99% of it is like garbage,
Yeah,
and
like
then you have
sickening.
that voice in the back of your head where you're like, "Is this human trafficking?" Like this like, oh, I finally found my video, because like I'm into like, well, I like the homemade or like the iPhone shot. I just find like
Yeah.
all the other shit like way too fake, and then it's like, you know, some of it's like ex-girlfriend or whatever. Like you don't know how real it is.
True.
But the thing is like, real authentic like actual people having sex is more of a turn on, but at the same time it's like, well, that's more likely to be revenge porn or like trafficking or whatever the fuck, so you can't really win.
Tantric JOI, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's
She'll
right.
be a
That's
sex
ethical
slave.
pornography.
She could be a sex
This
slave,
is
dude.
not a slave. This is a free lady.
How do you know it's not a slave?
She's so free, dude.
You never know.
If there was like a Russian dude with a bat behind her, it would be so funny.
It's like how they train elephants. Like, how'd they teach this lady to make my dick breathe?
Dude,
They
it's,
hit her with sticks.
I'm telling you, I wish I remembered her name. I'll have to find her, dude. But I was like, that was only one. And I
Who's
was like,
OnlyFans? You buying people you know?
True.
Because then,
no.
yes, I could see how your wife would be
Right.
upset.
Yeah. But not really. No. But
Not
people that
Yeah,
I
what the
like
hell?
follow on Twitter but don't know personally.
Right.
And then
So you get into like Twitter porn.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm nervous with Twitter stuff.
Well,
I feel like
yeah.
I'm gonna retweet something. Like, shit.
Yeah. It just means so little to me that I
There
don't
was a
even
girl.
Yeah, yeah.
think anything of
There
it.
was a girl and her boyfriend that came to a show, and it turned out they did porn together, and I feasted.
You feasted.
I didn't. I felt weird. It felt weird.
Yeah, of course.
I did feast slightly, and then I was like, "This is
You-
something's wrong." I've met these people. I've seen that dude.
yeah.
I jerked off to I watched a guy I've met. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's how you end up in like an orgy, like kind of like with a
I'm
dude
the
like
last thing
rubbing
an
your
orgy wants
shoulders.
to see, dude.
Nah, you'd be surprised,
Rolling
dude.
in.
Dude, they would love
I'll
it.
tell you what. I had to sit next. This just reminds me of like fat people on planes.
Yeah.
That's
Fat dudes
honestly
on-
my
some
fat,
guys like-
fat guys in an orgy must just be like, please don't sit next to me. Please don't sit. Fuck, he's looking at my fucking seat. I had to sit next to. Look, I'm big, but I don't.
Yeah.
This lady was massive, and I had to sit next to her on my flight to Rochester. And thank Christ it was a 1 hour flight. But dude, she couldn't fit in the seat. She lifted the arm bar so that she could sit down and then closed it through her fat. The fat spilled under and over the armrest, and I had to fucking sit next to her.
What?
And I'm the second biggest guy on the fucking plane.
Yeah,
Be kinda
she
fun.
big dogged you.
Oh,
What if like the plane like smashed and you got to see her like go like Kirby and Smash Brothers and like flying through the air?
when the plane was taxiing, I've been playing Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
I know all about this.
Yeah.
When the throttle was the whole way up, but they hadn't started. And while it was moving, she had her arms crossed on top of her bulbous fucking stomach. And while the plane was moving, she was totally just jiggling
Just rocking
like
away.
a fucking plate of Jello.
Imagine she's like,
Just-
hey, are you that guy who lost his job? Just like make it worse.
And she smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smelled her fucking BO through the mask.
Yeah.
And then it was so bad, and I'm never mean to people.
Yeah, yeah.
But a stewardess came by and was like, "Can I move my seat?" Like I said, it clearly earshot. I mean, we were
Yeah.
touching the entire
You're
flight,
like, can I move?
and there was an open seat behind me, and then she was like, "Yeah, well, give it a second. The gate's not closed yet." And a guy came on and
God
said,
damn.
"Fuck."
You couldn't switch? Oh, yeah.
That
so
was
you had-
fuming. I've
yeah.
never been fuming like that at another person.
Yeah.
I was fuming so bad I wanted to be like, "Yo, you can't do this." I was close. Like the whole time I was like, "What? How do I say it?"
Yeah, how do I
Yeah.
say
I
like...
I hated this lady so
Like,
much. I wanted
stewardess-
to.
Can we get
Family
s-
or anything?
Yeah, she was with a guy. Oh, here's another thing. They were I was standing in line to get on the plane. Her and her fucking ugly bitch husband.
Was
cut
he skinny
me
as hell? Was he skinny as hell?
He was not skinny as hell, but he was skinny fat.
Yeah.
They walked directly in front of me.
Yeah.
Before
What?
in line, they just walked straight in front of me in the line to the point where I leaned over and I was like, "Hey,"
Hey.
I said, "Hello," and they didn't. They were too fat.
Yeah, I had a friend who like legitimately confided in me. He's like, I don't trust fat people. He's like, they're obviously greedy.
That fat, where they're like, I mean, spilling over and under an armrest.
I mean, it's a problem. It's an issue. What's the health thing? Everyone's like, oh, it's a health condition. It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure if I isolated you and watched and was like, nope, you would lose like 400 pounds.
Yeah,
I was always wondering about that because people say, I knew a guy, he was a machine operator, and he was like, my fucking thyroid. We'd always be like, dude, you got fat as fuck. And he's like, I have a fucking thyroid condition. Fuck you. And every day I'm like, but you eat cheesesteaks every day.
cheesesteaks every day.
That's a thyroid condition.
That's a condition, dude. Yeah, you just want to munch.
There is I think if someone's within your seat space in air, you're
dude.
allowed to pinch whatever you want.
I
You could have been like,
I was shifting and I was grumbling the whole time. I was like, I was,
That was-
so fucking.
you're
angry.
fighting fat lady energy with
Yeah.
fat lady energy.
I was grumbling. I was like, I sat like that the whole flight.
Oh,
It was crazy.
dude.
It was crazy.
That's just such.
And I was like, if this plane goes down, at least she goes down too.
Right.
There was a part of me like,
she
oh,
might have saved you though. If the
lot,
plane
lot,
went down,
lot.
and
You
just-
can ride her all
if
the
that
way.
fucking engine shut out, she would have leveled the plane. That would be like, man, sit on that side.
The plane crash had one survivor. This man, Shane Gillis, who you might remember from
Yeah.
That's like
yeah.
a
Known
Indiana-
racist survives plane crash.
Racist survives plane crash.
Apparently-
Authorities say he used a overweight woman's body.
Yeah.
She
to
would have been a
shield
pillow.
himself.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
It
like
was
in-
so much.
In Star Wars, where he cuts open the Bantu and like climbs in
Yeah, dude.
to survive the frigid air.
He wraps himself in. Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
I was,
I tried to get myself out of that because I'll go on a flight and I'll go like not basically I only want girls to sit next to me.
Sure,
They
yeah.
never do though.
That's like the
It's always a
fantasy
unit,
is that
dude.
you're gonna
Dude,
like meet somebody and
here-
like we're
exactly.
gonna hit it off.
Yeah,
And
but
never.
You ever
Yeah,
try to hit
or-
that combo
The
though?
bus is better for that, actually.
Yeah.
The mega bus. Or,
Yeah, that's where you meet the sluts.
That's right.
yeah.
I'm sitting Delta Plus.
With
They're
something
hard up on
mega
cash.
Something went wrong in their life. Yeah.
First, I usually fly first class,
Not bad.
and it's usually just that's the only time I spend money.
Yeah.
That and Grubhub. Those are the only thing, and it's usually just me and white dudes. First class is very
You get some Indian
it's a
fellas.
patriarchal system.
You get some I've seen some Indian
So
fellas.
if you come
Few
up, they'll come up.
Chinese dudes.
Chinese.
True.
I was sat next to an Asian lady on the last flight. It was
You
great.
walk by, you're like,
This
hey,
is like,
good
hey,
for
have
you-
you-
good for you?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing up
Wow.
here?
That's a first class. That's what you're paying for first class. You're just keeping the fats in the back.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Knowing that fat's getting up in first class.
Yeah, but she should. They should have that. She was too big.
I think.
I'm too big.
Was
She
she-
was way too
Was
big.
she spilling into your seat?
Yes, totally.
You could have been like,
Dude,
man,
she had to open it to sit and then close it through her body.
that's such a
to
fat
pull-
move.
it was-
Too. Just to be like, just to fully not like, hey, just being like, this is mine. I'm taking this.
Yeah.
She probably went home and wrote a blog post about how the
Yeah.
white man that sat next to her on the
Grumbled.
plane- Yeah,
She
grumbled the whole
wasn't. She
time.
wasn't a writing fat.
No,
She was.
she wasn't. Right
She wasn't blogger fat. She
More of
was
like a drive
just
through.
fat.
Yeah.
Flying to Rochester. They should have been driving. I don't know what they were doing in the air.
Yeah.
There should be a
been
limit.
driving a car shaped like a hot dog to Rochester.
Did you think about tempting her at all with like some snacks?
some treats?
Yeah.
They
Even
gave,
a
us,
little-
they gave us biscuits. I almost crumbled them to the bathroom.
Trapped her in there.
Trash. She couldn't have fit in the bathroom.
Really?
She would not have fit in that bathroom.
Usually there's a thing where they'll make people buy 2 seats if you're a certain
She
weight.
should have.
You should have told on her.
I did. I basically did. With the stewardess
Yeah. I said,
right here,
said yo.
I was like, "Can I switch seats?"
I'm such a dumb liberal. I would have been like, and she might have a condition, and
Yeah.
she's beautiful.
That's right.
She's a beautiful woman.
She may have had a condition.
And
It doesn't make a difference.
I can't judge people for being like this, and
I know it was
That's what I
it
would've
was
done,
my
just-
weakness that I was judging her as aggressively as I was.
yeah,
It'd be
I
kind
was
of,
mad at her.
yeah.
kind of fun to do like puppets with a fat person's roles, though, like puppetry of the penis or some shit.
Bro, I hated her. I didn't want to come near her.
Yeah, I mean,
She
dude,
was touching me.
you could have gotten into it and just been
Could
like,
you
if
switch
she's in
with
your
her
space,
husband?
you could have gone full.
I-
That's kind of the bullshit. Yeah.
I thought about it, but
Yeah.
then I feel bad for who I'm switching with because he was skinny fat. Then I'm the unit moving in.
No,
You know
no,
what
no.
I mean?
You,
Then
but you're
Nah,
contained.
I'm
you're
very-
contained within your space.
I feel bad about it.
But you're contained.
Yeah.
That should have been that should be the policy. You can't let that husband was probably in heaven, dude. He was probably like, oh man, I got this whole fucking
God.
seat. Imagine, you know how girls will sometimes be like, let me lay on you, let me.
Yeah.
She probably every now and again just throws his arm up and it just goes. He's like, shit. Oh, this is my favorite show. He's like, God fucking damn it, dude.
You got to push them off. I push the ladies off.
Yeah, get off of
The
me.
girl I'm with
Yeah.
now tries to snuggle constantly, and I'm literally just like, no. You know I hate that. We're not doing that.
No cuddles at all.
I hate cuddles.
Really?
I hate cuddles.
What's your favorite kind of cuddle? What about? Have you ever been Little Spoon?
No.
Little Spoon's pretty
I
comfortable.
don't think I like that.
Little Spoon's comfy, dude.
I sleep naked too, so the
Yeah,
cuddling.
of course you do. What's wrong
You
with
put a
cuddling?
penis against a lady?
That's the best thing.
It is nice. That I do like.
You
When
snuggle. Yeah,
but
you
then
fucking.
my arm. Then your arm's stuck.
You just do it for a little bit.
Yeah,
And you
yeah, a
snuggle the
little
penis.
bit.
You snuggle the penis.
Until somebody falls asleep, and then you gotta
You're
wake
off.
up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
At this point, I have a pillow. I clutch like this. I have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pillow between my knees, and I just thrash about.
What's the thing? Like, I don't mind cuddling. I just can't sleep. Like, very hard to
Yeah.
sleep. Like, first off, it takes a long ass time to like get your sleep schedule used to someone else's, and then like even then, like if they're a light sleeper, they just fuck you up and wake you up all the time. I need my sleep.
you have no idea what I'm up against. I have a lady who screams in her sleep.
She's night terrors. She's in
It's
Afghanistan.
a god. Yeah,
She,
I
like,
don't know what
She
happened to
murdered
her.
those pine
Wakes
nut
up clutching her
farmers.
dog tags.
Dude, I don't know what happened to her, but it's terrifying. And then I get mad
Yeah.
because I can't help it. I'm getting woken up to screams. I'm
Make
like,
her-
would you shut up?
Make
Like,
her
I'm just, you know what I mean?
It's the maddest you can possibly be.
Getting woken up scared, I'm fuming.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fuming
Have her
twice
take
a night.
Have her take magnesium. Magnesium really helps you sleep. You take
That's the problem. She's taking sleeping stuff.
Like melatonin.
She'll take like
Yeah,
a
but
melatonin
sometimes
or like a
that'll-
Benadryl or something.
Yeah, but
And it
sometimes
just
that'll fuck you
fucks
up.
them up. Yeah.
telling you, man. I'm
The girls love pills.
Yeah.
yeah.
big. True.
The ladies love pills.
Pills are for girls.
Yeah.
for sure.
Do you guys take antidepressants or anything?
Dude, you want to know something sad about antidepressants?
What's
I was researching them the other day.
Brain plasticity or some shit. That always
No,
makes
it
me
was
nervous.
actually they.
Why do you take them?
I take a thing for anxiety. Yeah,
Nice.
Do you really? What do you take?
I take Paxil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've read the
CIA.
SSR,
Yeah, I know, right?
the SSRIs. So what happened? A lot of people gain weight on them, and everyone. I was like trying to
Yeah, not
understand
me.
the mechanism of weight gain from antidepressants, and apparently, I think like glucose is like a precursor to forming serotonin. So you have people who are like trying to, they don't even realize they're doing this, but their body starts being like, we need more sugar, we need more. So they're just like eating sugar and trying to make their brain make happy chemicals. And it's like, God, it's so fucking sad.
Yeah, that is depressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't even need it as much anymore because I got married. It was just like when I would go on dates, I would like, sometimes I'd have panic attacks. Like sometimes I'd be fine.
Nice.
But like other times, I don't even like.
You'd freak out on dates?
Yeah, I'd freak out on dates. Like, or like actually, like I would stress vomit, like Eminem and 8 Mile or what. Like, and the main thing before a date, or even on a date.
You'd
sometimes
be like, pardon me, and go to the bathroom and throw up.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Is the key. You can't throw up in front of a girl on a date. No. She's never gonna fuck you. So you have to like excuse
yourself. Throwing up before a date, and then he meets the girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I live in Bushwick." Just like the shittiest date.
Oh, that's cool. Oh fuck.
But yeah,
a lot of water in my mouth.
Yeah, like sometimes I would like arrive at a date and be
Do you ever watch Broad City? It's a good show.
He's just like,
and that's the worst. Is like, there's no real like logic to it, but in the back of your head, you're like, okay, I'm about to blow this. I'm like about to get pussy, but I'm about to blow this. Like I'm gonna like say something or gonna fuck, and it's like, why the fuck am I trying to impress like these people? It doesn't make any sense logically. But I would like occasionally I'd like show up and be like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom.
do you drink alcohol?
Yeah, on the date, like after like 2 beers, I'm fine.
Yeah. Show up hammered.
Yeah, that's like that is like the.
And then if the date goes bad, you're just like, who gives a fuck?
It's like in baseball where you cheat the fastball and you like start swinging before they throw it. You just get loaded for the date.
Was there a thought process behind it, or were you just like?
There was like I mean, it's not really like logical where it's like my heart starts going and then there's like I feel nauseous and nervous, but like. In terms of like what I'm thinking in my mind,
do you pre-jack?
No, I didn't pre-jack. I think I tried that once because something about Mary.
No. I mean, do you prematurely ejaculate?
Oh no, I never had that problem. Yeah, but that'd be
me neither.
Yes,
never happened.
Or I guess no,
it never.
It's
fucking
happened. But
well, it's sick to like just like be puking on dates and finally getting pussy and just absolutely shredding her pussy. Just like, oh, yes.
I was nervous you weren't going to be able to experience this. I was nervous for you.
Right. Yeah, that's what the anxiety was.
I'm always nervous sick for the girl that she's not going to be able to get to give my flaccid penis a blowjob. Well, I say it's not going to work and I go to sleep. It's funny the confidence I have on dates knowing where this is going. I'm just like, oh, yeah. I'm charming. And then also I'm just luring them into a horrible sexual experience.
Did you... I wanted to ask, did you ever get like I guess girls hitting you up because the SNL thing or like Instagram messages?
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah,
any notoriety helps.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta do a video of like like the come to my hotel and just fucking have the room cards just dangle a soft bird. I'm
just gonna have like flower petals, rose petals leading up to a bed where I just lay there and be like, well, you can just give me head for a little. Have 45 minutes of head and I'm like, well, it's not gonna work. Let's go to bed or you can leave. That's how it's done.
That's alpha as fuck.
And then I throw up.
Google says
I'm like, what am I doing? I don't even get up to throw up. I just lay there.
So the pack still worked.
You got to throw up during head.
It sort of worked, yeah. I mean, mostly works, yeah.
Nice. Dude, apparently, again, I'm not going to harp on magnesium, but magnesium slows down the production of norepinephrine and cortisol and adrenaline.
I have gotten tired of norepinephrine.
Dude, you get it. You get it? Dude,
so when you get anxious, movies.
So you have to use like minerals and shit to produce these chemicals.
Yeah.
And then when you start using up, you start depleting yourself of vitamins if you're all like fucking wound up like that. So when you start taking them and filling them back up, it like calms down your nervous system.
Well, it's like it's fucked up because nobody has any idea how SSRIs actually work for like treating anxiety or depression. Like they have some effectiveness, but nobody has any idea what.
I think alcohol works better for
it. Does, yeah.
Anxiety.
Yeah, but it's like when you're like going about your day and not trying to get fucked up.
You could get a little, have one or two, go to work.
True.
Be the man.
Flask.
Just be the man at work.
Yeah, this is my anti-anxiety
That's
medication.
what Cuomo was doing. He's probably drinking a little vino.
Yeah.
Ended up walking by like a police officer, like,
"Where's your body camera?" Starts. Yeah, dude, that's
do a body camera sex tape with the state trooper.
I just heard like, sir, just 2 arms, like, sir.
Like, I'm gonna have to tase you.
It's like Cuomo point of view. Thrusting in and out of the body camera.
Fuck.
Poor guy.
Como's
Poor guy.
done, dude.
Yeah.
He's out.
We're not allowed to kiss on the forehead anymore. Dude, did you watch the video that he put out? His press release video.
No, I didn't
I think it was like last week. It was great.
What'd he do?
It literally read. It sounded like a Dr. Seuss poem. He was like, "I kiss girls. I kiss blacks. I kiss LGBTQ members. I hug on the plane. I hug on the train." Like it was crazy. And each one, every time he'd say something, there'd be a picture of him hugging and kissing someone.
Right.
It was great.
So he did like
compare-
Biden defense.
He was like, "Bro, I did this to everybody." That was his defense.
Yeah, they put
He's
together
like,
like
I wasn't horny doing it. I did sexually assault everyone, though. Here's a montage of me sexually harassing fucking Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. And then I smeared him.
Jesse Jackson must have been like, man, that fucking queer.
Oh, that's what that
Ain't no
was.
goddamn queer putting his hands on me. Jesse
I did it to
Jackson.
Louis
Yeah.
Farrakhan. I did it to everybody.
so he
You-
claimed he just.
Yeah, he was like, I did this my whole life.
He's a Care
It's
Bear.
not a big deal.
He's a Care Bear.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah.
You get accused of assault, just be like, I do that constantly.
Is that real? Because he did like say they're punishing me for being Italian or what? Like, do you have
Yeah,
I guess
well-
gropey family member, very touchy or?
Well, they punish Italians.
That's
all the
true.
time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
So
Being kind of like.
just for being
forceful.
ourselves.
They
Right.
don't like Catholics in power, dude. They do that to the
That's-
Irish
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It goes back to the WASP.
The Wasps, they blew JFK's brains out. They took down Cuomo.
Yeah, they made Biden retarded with pills or something.
I
They
was
don't
thinking
like
like,
that we're a little bit more charismatic
Yeah.
than them.
well, I was
The
thinking like,
Irish?
The wasps don't
Yeah.
like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
I was going
Catholics
to say,
are a little
the
more-
Irish are a little more charismatic
Yeah,
than
like
Italians.
just
Are they?
beautiful
Definitely.
poets.
You guys are like
talkers.
handsome fucking.
Yeah.
Hey, we're over here. We're fucking.
Hey ma,
Irish
check me
people are
out,
funny.
ma. Yeah.
Drinking,
Great writers.
fighting, hitting women.
yeah, more
Well, I guess we're
we're
yeah, the Irish and Italian fucking
Solidarity.
hitting women.
There's a mural in Belfast.
Yeah.
Dude, my brother was telling me there was a fuck, dude. What was his YouTube video? So it was like in the 1970s, and some guy was basically coming out talking about. Oh, it was Hunter S. Thompson did a thing about the Hell's Angels, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they beat the shit out of him at one point. They kicked his ass, and apparently the guy, this is on like a national TV. The guy's like, "Well, you got involved in an argument between his man and his wife," and I think the thing was like, well, he was beating his wife.
yeah.
And the guy, like for this studio, like a late night TV show, was just like, sometimes you got to slap him around. The studio was like,
Yeah.
It was like the 70s.
It's like
Everyone was
that
just like,
Sean Connery interview.
people were just laughing.
You ever see that one?
No.
Yeah.
Sean Connery's just getting interviewed.
Well-
He's like, yeah.
You have to sometimes.
Yeah, how you doing? Let me hear it.
Well, sometimes they want to have the last word.
Yeah. He's like, you gotta just slap him in the face.
He said that?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, I think his shirt was off for
That-
some reason.
dude, I'm
I think he was
telling
like
you.
in a bathing suit.
oh, that's right. He had like a bunch of hair. Like he looked like the most alpha man of all time when he said that.
You just gotta fucking slap him, dude. James
Is-
Bond.
do you think,
Open-
you know, and again, we're spitballing ideas here. Do you think
Well,
there's
they're-
like a gentlemanly way, not to be like an animal, not to be like an Italian, no offense,
No,
to
he-
just like
yeah.
beat the shit out of him?
Well, he's
I think
That
there's
is
a way
the
to be
difference.
like,
Italians
come down to
close
reality.
fist.
Yeah.
That's
Irish-
exactly what he said in that interview. Connery's like, sometimes with an open palm when
Yeah.
they're being hysterical and you can't calm them down.
Yeah.
Dude.
I like to slap them when they're asleep.
Yeah.
You think so?
Just while they're asleep, I fucking.
And just.
And then I go, yeah. If they offend me during the day, I go, no, it's fine. And then that night I'll lean over.
There's a hard pinch and just be like a fucking bug must have bit you. I don't know what it is. I don't
They
know
wake
why.
up to you like,
Do you ever think do you ever think there were kids? I always heard like, you know, the horrific, like just it's so scary, like your dad's beating your mom. Do you ever think there were any kids who were like, woo, get her fucking dad,
beat her
fucking-
ass.
She's so fucking.
I'd cheer for him. I love my dad. I would cheer for him. If he started wailing on my mom, I'd
At
be
this
like,
point too.
get her. Get her. She's on his ass, dude. He needs one of these days, Phil. He's got one in the tank.
I mean, by the time you're 70, you know,
You can get away
That's
with it.
close enough.
you get one.
But that-
just
yeah,
one-
you're right, like
just
once-
one up against the wall, like I'm fucking Jesus, fucking
I'm
shut
trying to
up.
watch the Phillies.
I thought it would get fucking better, and we're 70, and you're still fucking shut the fuck up.
We're not getting a pool.
I mean, dude, 70, like you're in like a little weekend getaway. No one's
Yeah.
gonna just fucking shut the
No one's
fuck
gonna
up.
believe her.
I've dealt with this for 50 fucking years. Shut the fuck up. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
And
It's
you don't
like
do
an
it.
anniversary
Just up
present
against the wall.
you
Just
get.
up against the wall. Just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
You know when you give your wife a coupon for like a back rub or something?
Yeah.
She gives you
Yeah.
one to
Smack the shit out of her.
yeah, just
One
like,
slap.
put her against-
If
Yeah.
I'm talking out of line, you get to use the coupon.
I wonder how many guys have done, like, just gotten like diagnosed with, like, you have a month. It's like, all right, going home. You're like,
Do you imagine that too? You got
How
the terminal
dare you.
diagnosis, and she's like, "Why are you doing?" It's just like, shut the fuck up. Right now, you'd be if this were you, you'd be in a fucking blanket, live, laugh, love, all that shit. You fucking picking me apart.
yeah.
I got a fucking year to live.
Hmm.
Actually, I did a I didn't put it out yet. I did a Patreon with
Yeah.
with a Canadian doctor who's doing psilocybin therapy for people who are end of life.
Yeah.
And he was basically saying, like, everyone thinks, you know, you get that 6 months to live and you're all like, this is what I, and he's like, there's just people are same as ever, just crushed with anxiety.
Hmm.
They're just like, I'm going to fucking die. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we talked about psilocybin therapy and how it works for people who are like about to die. He said it takes that, you just have a cloud of death around you and it just fucking,
Yeah.
it moves away.
Hmm.
You feeling like you might die kind of sucks.
Oh, like knowing you're going to, though.
Yeah.
That's like, they're like, no, you are. And you're
Yeah.
just like, you're hanging with your kids. You're like, I'm going to fucking die.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Kind of it flies in the face of the SSRI model. 'Cause they're saying they got to like alter your brain chemicals. You have like one crazy experience and you're like, whoa, fuck. I'm not
What?
as depressed.
Yeah, I know they were saying like ecstasy treats PTSD, and I know like psilocybin and LSD and stuff have been good for addiction, and I guess that kind of stuff when you're like, yeah, because that's like what we were talking about in the other one is like that's where all mental problems come from is this, or not all, but I think a lot of them, this denial of death, this
Did
idea.
you ever read the book, Denial of Death?
No, I
Rules.
heard Mark Maron's gay ass plug it, so I was
Yeah, I
like, no
fucking hate that book.
thanks.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, dude, this is Team
Well,
Rogan.
you never read
Yeah.
one. You just have a list
I
of
forget
books.
everything about that book. Rules. Marin didn't read it.
Yeah,
Aaron didn't read it.
He's stealing
Yeah.
Death Valley.
I'm sure it's great though. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the idea. I agree with the title.
It rules. It's so sick.
I'll tell you what's crazy is I fly every weekend to these shows, and literally the whole time I'm flying, I'm contemplating death.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I just landed. I'm like, hey, how's everyone?
Yep. Get a little bumpy.
Yeah. Oh, those bumps.
The worst is
Oh,
when it's
yeah.
bumpy and I'm looking at like a girl like she's about to freak out and I'm like and she's just like calm as
Yeah.
hell and I'm like,
You know what I
fuck,
was thinking
dude.
of that helps is that Bill Burr bit about the guy making noises during turbulence. You guys ever? He's like, ah, ah,
Yeah, yeah.
ah. He's like, you don't think I want to be doing that? Be a fucking man. Shut up. Just some guy in the back bumping like, ah.
My arms rise up. I hit turbos, I go, and I
Oh,
just
man.
I just do it quietly.
I just listen to rap.
Did you really on the plane?
Yeah. Put on music.
You just listen to rap
Put on
the
like
plane?
talking shit music.
Really?
If I'm afraid of death,
Yeah.
It's a good
yeah,
idea.
I'm like, well, I can't die listening to this.
True.
Even though I'm sure a lot of people have.
Oh yeah. Oh
a lot
yeah.
of people got shot listening to that.
Just, I'm the best. I'm the best. Like, what's this guy want?
I haven't seen that guy in a
Fuck.
month.
Yeah. Yeah, that stinks. That would stink to get murdered while you're listening to rap.
Hmm.
You're just like everyone who's listening to rap is like at the same time like things are about to get so fucking good for me. Dude, I just gotta
Yeah.
fucking shit,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh man, there's that guy I bothered
Yeah.
walking around the corner.
Well, if you're a rapper, just never do an Instagram video in your car. That seems to be like, as long as you don't do that, you're not going to get shot to death.
Yeah,
True.
it's a rough way to go. Hey
Oh,
everybody,
is that what's happening too?
Yeah, there's been like a few of them, yeah.
A lot of TikTok stars are getting murdered.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
CIA.
You think?
That's
yeah,
right,
probably.
This is the
What?
Chi-Coms.
What do you think they're getting murdered? Like, what are some of the details?
I think it's like robberies or something. But there was one kid. He went on a date with this girl to a movie, and this guy randomly went up and shot them both in the head, like a
Damn.
19-year-old.
Jesus.
1,000
18-year-old kid.
commenters must have been like, "Oh shit, I wrote that." You know,
What?
on every one of that guy's videos, like, "I hope you fucking die."
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ah.
Yeah.
Have you? I just watched a video of it. I think it was in Queens.
Oh.
When people get shot, it's not like. It's usually
What?
just one person walking up and just being like,
yeah.
and then everyone just runs.
Yeah.
it's
on,
crazy.
On quiet
It's not like
TV.
a big deal. It's not it's not like dramatic.
It's weird how people react. Yeah,
yeah.
it's very weird.
They had another
Right.
Chinatown attack, and it was like a lady was getting two dudes
Was it
pulled up
Godzilla?
in the Bay Area.
What happened?
In the Bay Area, two dudes pulled up and like started snagging this lady's purse, and two young Asian fellers were like,
Two
no,
young dudes.
no fucking way. Two young Asian fellers were like, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
Just coming and cracking our grandmothers in the head.
Yeah.
So these guys had guns. They're trying to take the purse, and the Asian guys fight them off. They shoot them. It's the same thing. It's just like
Oof.
this, and the guy just fucking.
Yeah,
but he
drop
got hit. He
weird.
got winged. hit in the arm, so he's all right.
I watched one. It was a lady.
Hero.
So
A lady shot another woman.
A lady just
in the
walked
head.
up to another lady, back of her head, shot her, and just walked away.
What?
And everyone was like, "Yeah."
I'd have
Did
jumped
people
on her.
run
I'd have
that
beat
they
the
just
shit out of
didn't-
that lady.
People, some run, some like, yeah, it's like a weird jog away from it, like a fight. It's like a fight broke out.
Yeah.
It's odd.
I was on my bike. I was at Brooklyn Bridge Park, and I'm on my bike, and I get out of the bike lane for a second, and this lady on roller skates by me, and she goes, "Bike lane, dickhead," and I just kept riding, but like it takes you a second to be like, what just happened? And
I think that's probably the same thing.
yeah.
Where it's like, what the fuck was that?
What was that? Yeah.
Yeah, you get around the corner.
I turned around though, and then she.
You should have chased her down.
I did
Pursued
chase
her.
her down.
Did you? Nice.
Well, it took me a second because I was meeting up with my wife, and then I was like, "Nah, fuck that." And I turned around,
Yeah.
and I see her, and she's rollerblading in the bike lane.
Yeah,
I go, "That's the bike lane, asshole," and then I
Nice.
kept riding.
Yeah.
I got into an
that's a
altercation.
good thing.
Yeah.
That is a good thing you did that. I got into an altercation with an older lady today when I was it was my bad. I was in the intersection, but I just gotten out of the tunnel. I was fucking just fuming. I got out of the tunnel.
I had a
wrong turn.
bullhorn yelling about vaccines in the, in the Target.
I pulled up in the
with my
intersection.
9 kids.
I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I'm just like, I know I'm in the intersection. A lady stops, hands on hips, and goes. I just rolled my window
Yeah.
down. I said, "Ma'am, I'm aware that I'm in here, and I'm deeply sorry for it." And she was just like, walking away.
She
You
wasn't
killed her
ready
with
for
kindness.
that.
I killed her with kindness.
She wasn't
bro.
ready for the kindness. Yeah.
Nah, bro. I said,
You
"Ma'am."
should have just rolled your window down.
You were in the crosswalk?
fat slut.
I was in the cross. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was way in the cross. It was crazy how far in the crosswalk I was. And she
Yeah, but
just
that's
stopped.
just what happens driving in New York. It's hard to anticipate.
It happens, yeah. Sometimes it fucking happens. But yeah, it was very funny to hit her with that of just being like, "Ma'am, I know what I'm doing right now, and I'm very sorry for it."
Yeah.
And she was just like, "All right, fuck."
Yeah. What's going on
Meditation's
with you?
paying
You
off.
think about throwing up or jizzing?
I had more energy
You
on
always-
the first
but
one.
you always
It's
No,
been
this
like
is good. This
Yeah,
is good
same.
energy.
No, I want
You
to
always think though, if somebody like if somebody just walks by and goes, "You faggot" or whatever, like on the
Yeah.
street, you're gonna be like, "You're a," and then,
No, you-
but you're not. You go,
Yeah.
"Wait, what?"
Yeah, it's like I'm a
What was it?
comedian.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Wait,
be
were you just
losing
attacking
this.
me for an anti-vaxxer? Is that what I got?
No, I was just saying. It'd
Were
be
you just
funny if-
attacking me, dude?
He's attacking you.
No, it would be funny if you.
Dude, it's my body.
You're like,
Yeah.
all I was doing was no, but I said
That's
that you
kind
were
of an
in.
attack.
He was
No,
saying
I
you were
said-
in Target on a
You were in
bullhorn.
Target on a
I'm
bullhorn.
teasing,
Yeah.
bro. Teasing.
Well, I don't know.
It was really like
I
a
don't know
really
what
clever
psycho shit you're
callback.
capable
It was a
of.
really clever callback to like you and the rollerblader, and like that period of time goes by, and you go,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just doing some real meta stuff.
Right.
But no, dude, I mean, some people can just kind of, read the media and just go along with whatever. I want to see the data, so I just protecting my family, dude. I don't want them to get some weird experimental vaccine in a year from now, be like fucked up. I'm like, damn, I wish I fucking put my foot down. Yeah, that's just me.
How long do you think if there's?
I'm kidding.
Nice.
Tease.
How long? What?
Oh, if there's like negative effects, how long do you think it'll be?
Well,
For the vaccine?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I'm just like chilling. I'm in the pocket,
yeah,
dude.
you
I'm
just
waiting.
gotta count from when Bob Odenkirk got his, and that's when it'll hit you.
Yeah.
True. His was vaccine, right?
Well, he got a heart attack, but we have no idea what caused it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling, dude. I don't know anything. I'm just like, the way they're going. If they were to be like, hey, tonight on the news, we're gonna let these two people debate it out, I'd be like, all right, this is sweet.
Yeah.
But dude, it's the way they're going about it's creepy as fuck, dude.
That's how like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. convinced me to like for a time be like anti-vax because he's like with that fucked up voice like I will debate any of these scientists and they always say no, and I'm like, why won't they debate him? When he's a Kennedy, come
It's
on,
the
you got to
same-
debate him.
It's
dude.
kind of the same mentality the press had with Trump, where they were like, even if he does something good, it's our obligation to the public to shut this down, And I think that's how they feel about the vaccine.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
They're like, we're obligated to never question
Right.
this.
Well, it also gives people. Then, like before, I was like, yeah, sign them up for all all those things you got to get. But then you start like people are like, you're a fucking anti-vaxxer, and you start talking to people who are anti-vaxxers, and it's like they're like, dude, they give when the kid's like 5 hours old, they get a hepatitis shot, and it's like, why?
Well, that's the thing. Like, the RFK Jr. argument, and that's anti-vax, and like this kind of shit can get you in trouble with YouTube or whatever. So I want to be careful. But
No, you don't care.
but
we much rather go back to audio only.
but he
But yeah, dude, that's weird.
well, he points out that like there's some like Reagan law in like I don't know 86 or 87, which gave the vaccine companies this like total immunity. So there's like a special fund that's set up. You can't actually sue the vax companies. You go to this thing, and he says like the modern schedule kind of comes in around like, I forget if it's 86 or 88, 99. But his point is like, essentially, when you look at, autism and all these fucked up things, it all really starts like 1989. People born 1989 and after. And, people will say, oh, they can diagnose it better or whatever. But it does seem like they're giving kids a lot more shots than they used to. And, maybe that's something to do with it. But
so apparently it was.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, well,
but maybe they should debate Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
There was 27.
Yeah, bitch.
There was
vaccine.
There
bitch.
was 20. There was about 27, I think.
Not a vaccine, bitch.
Before that,
just saying.
I am.
dude. Before they gave them immunity from, like, you can't sue them. It's like, what the fuck?
I love vaccines.
So, dude,
Saved my life.
and I fucking support you, dude.
Saved my life.
But apparently, once they passed that law, there was 27 mandated vaccinations.
Yeah.
As soon as they passed the law, it became like 72.
Right.
Some
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
It jumped like 50. People were like, oh, this one too, this one too. All I'm saying is, dude, my body, my choice, dude. You think people would fucking recognize it?
And you're pro-choice too.
Big pro-choice, dude.
It's kind of funny.
I think it's evil that women kill babies, but they can do that if they want.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that they would kill a beautiful baby.
Mhm.
But they can do that.
What
if
if it's not going to be beautiful?
Yeah, what if it's gonna look like boobs, kid?
I mean, that's on them. Yeah, they want to kill their baby and become fucking wicked.
Yeah. Can't bring a baby into a world where they have to get
But do you
70
think that-
vaccines.
True.
But do you think that we would be kind of out of the woods with COVID if more people were vaccinated?
I mean, what's defined out of the woods? 5 people a week dying in a state.
Is that yeah? I mean, that's what.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, yeah, sure.
guess it's not. That
Yeah, I
much.
mean, less people would die of COVID, and then you'd have more adverse reactions. People are going to get adverse reactions.
Yeah.
Choice is up to the people.
Yeah.
Choice is up to the motherfucking people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Protect yourself, dude. And if science comes out being like, actually, it's like way more. Okay, cool. Sign me up.
Mhm.
But for now, I'm like, yeah.
It's kind of funny. My wife is Brazilian, and she like hit me.
Oh.
Yeah, well, what?
Hot.
Israel. She hit me with this thing of like,
Hot.
yeah.
You fucking had a CIA overthrow of your
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, but so she hit me with this thing like, I don't trust American vaccines. Like, if I'm not going to take any American vaccines, if we get our kids vaccinated, we go to Brazil. And then like my head at the time was like, you're fucking retarded. What? And then it's like, and then I watched like these RFK Jr. YouTube videos. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to Brazil?
Yeah. Brazil's
Dude.
beautiful.
So sick.
Yeah.
My brother has he's got autism and he wasn't really born like he was like a normal kind of healthy baby.
You got hit with it?
I don't know, but I just remember him. I even remember him as a baby like talking and saying words and stuff, and then I think when he was 2, he just kind of like shut down. I'm not saying it's vaccines or anything,
Right.
but I'm just saying he wasn't born with any kind of disability.
I think they paid out. Again, obviously look it up yourself. I think Gardasil was the one they were fighting. I think they had actually paid out for. I mean, again, I could be misinformed. Look into it for yourself.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. It's like the problem is it's like this whole thing became a thing where it's like, oh, you're one of those blah blah blah. It's like, dude, I got all my fucking things. If I had known more, maybe I fucking wouldn't have.
Well, like,
who has time to research this shit though?
Nobody.
You know?
No.
Yeah.
Well, some people now. Well, now a lot of people have time.
Hoss.
Yeah.
Hoss.
My
was
cousin
spitting
went through and
facts.
just did just the numbers, dude, and he was like, he's like, it's just not that. But he'll also concede. He was like, a lot of people will go like, it's not killing anyone. It's like, no, there's like the data's in from the hospitals. If you're not vaccinated, you are more likely to die from COVID. It's fine. But
that's
if you're
like-
30 and younger, your chances are very small.
That's what really fucked me up, though, is that date, RFK Jr. gave like 89. And he'd say, people, when we were young, they didn't have these problems. And it's like, you look at these like fucking Zoomers and kids now, they're all so fucked up. It's like, okay, if it's not the vaccines, what's doing it?
Rock
They're
and
they're trying to cancel our comedy shows.
It's the
They're all
goddamn rock and
fucked
roll.
up.
Or there's also glyphosate, which was in
Yeah.
like Roundup,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
there's a whole thing with that.
They're all listening to shitty rap and wearing weird clothes.
Yes, that's right.
They're all fucking trans now.
Yeah.
They are
It's nice.
trans.
There's like so much shit that could
Noah's trans.
That's the new goth, though.
Yeah.
Now, instead of
Yeah.
being goth, you're just like, I'm trans. You're like,
I'm actually bisexual. It's like, you're in 3rd grade.
instead of wearing black, I just got to cut my dick off.
Yeah.
It's a more commitment.
It's much more goth.
Yeah, I was
much more
I was
dark.
trans when I was in middle school.
were you trans?
Were you?
No. I'm just saying like
I know,
that'll
I'm
be
fine.
Went through a trans phase.
That'll be fun for
The
people.
trans phase, they're going to hate the jocks.
Oh,
There's
The
not
trans
really-
probably hate the jocks.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Or they are jocks. And they're in the
The
Olympics.
liberal media would love to show you that.
Or it's like Euphoria, where the fucking star quarterback.
No, that's oh yeah, true.
Euphoria, yeah.
There's another one where the best what was the other one? Not Euphoria. There was another like hot kids show.
First of all, go ahead. I don't.
There was just a dude who was like a gay black guy that was like the best captain of the water polo team.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking. I don't
And they
know.
were
the
like,
name of
he's
the show.
the man. He
Yeah.
wore like a dress to school.
I didn't see that. I know you're talking. I've heard about that before.
Yeah.
Dude, there's something I've noticed too about women's psychology where they love high school dramas. A lot of like older women will watch high school dramas, like going into like Gilmore Girls. That was like one of the main subplots was like high school.
We
dramas.
all liked high school for a while in America. Every movie was like a high school drama.
True. Yeah.
You know,
Coming.
they were like
tale.
big movies, like blockbuster movies. Were like She's All That.
Yeah, I guess you're
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of weird.
I like it. I like a good high school flick.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot. It's not just my babe. I know a lot of women who just watch like high school love stories. Strange.
Do you like high school love stories?
Not really. No. I mean, I'm trying to think of like it's just like you can't really watch them because the actors are all in their like mid-20s. It's just kind of fucking weird.
That's what fucks you up is they put these goddamn hot kids on there.
Right.
Yeah.
This hot 20-year-old, and she's like, I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's like, why are you making me get turned on?
Yeah, Grease was the only movie that did it right. Just casting a bunch of 40-year-olds in the thing. But Dev and I watched Never Been Kissed.
I was just
lately.
thinking that.
Yeah,
It's
but
wild.
Yeah,
What's
but that's
Never
like,
Been Kissed?
it's with Drew Barrymore. She like goes back to high
She's
school.
like a reporter that's like, I'm going undercover and goes to
Does
high
she?
school to
I'm
make
going
out
to-
with people.
I think
Make out with kids.
I think that's the fantasy. I think she nailed it on that. The writer.
No,
of that,
but
that's
it really
what
doesn't hold up, and it's really a bad movie because the premise is like, don't we all want to go back to high school and be cool again?
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
I like my life now. I got
kinda
a
wish
Honda HRV.
I do wish
True.
the dorks,
Yeah. I
the
got
dorks in
CRV.
our country
You got
kept
CRV?
that.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Guys, don't try to fake a friendship now. Don't try to bond over CRVs.
Now we're dads, dude.
Yeah, the true. This is the thick.
It
dad
is
beef.
like the dad non-dad divide. We did reset the seating.
True.
Yeah. So I think we do need the dorks to go back to having the I wish I could redeem myself in high school quality.
Mhm.
Now they've all been indoctrinated with all the people that were cool in high school are losers. You're the cool one.
Mhm.
They need to remember I was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to remember the captain of the high school football team
Right.
rules.
Right.
True.
Is that you? Was that you? But that's kind of the premise of 21 Jump Street.
The captain of the high school football team is still cool.
That is true. That's true, and you'll never stop.
And the goth kids will always be dorks. They
Yeah.
can write as many articles as they want. If I
Yeah.
see them, they're getting a wedge. They are going to be, I'm going to tell them, you guys are gay. You're gay. And now they're like, being gay is cool. I'm like, it's not.
The more you know.
Thank you.
You think being gay is cool?
I mean,
Hey guys, I'm comedian Shane Gillis.
to be
For
fair,
the public service announcement. Here's the gay is cool.
Yeah, put my foot up on it.
Tell you what,
It's actually not.
it's not.
I mean, to be fair, there would be no gay people if it wasn't for us hardworking heterosexuals
Yeah.
constantly producing more and more
Making them,
people.
yeah.
We're doing all the work. Like, you don't think, dude, you don't think I want to fuck around and kiss my buddies and just fuck off? You don't think I just want to fucking go out and
You know how
mess
easy
around?
it would be for us to just stop being hardworking tough guys and start fucking fooling around with our friends? You know how much more fun this room would be?
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast
I'll
right
start
now.
coming. Yeah, we're trying to
We
work.
could lock the door and have guys time.
Yeah, you just
No,
be
we
like,
gotta keep it all going. We
Sean,
have-
I would fucking
Yeah, well-
break you.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Oh, yeah.
I would snap you up.
Oh
Just
my god.
fucking- Actually, you'd give me a head and I wouldn't get hard. Damn it.
You're like, well, at least it's not gay.
Well, I know I'm not gay now.
I just finally
My
turned on
dick
the
just-
vibrating egg in my butt. Like, nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
like,
could all finger ourselves.
right.
Yeah.
True.
If the cultural
That'd be
thing is a
fun.
little different, we could just be like, "Oh, I'm having problems with my wife. Can you just jerk me off, little Shane?" And be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, this is just totally cool." Just like,
Yeah, but then your whole family falls apart because you're just hanging out with Shane all the time. Shane understands you.
And also, if I jerked you off, your wife's
Game over.
useless.
Game
Dude,
over.
one of my buddies also makes me come.
Yeah,
I gotta stop pretending to
Your
be
wife
friends with
finds
you.
out that Shane jerked you off. She gets you a second cell phone that she can check all the time. It's just like you're not allowed to podcast anymore.
How many passes you would get with a gay affair? I think women would be
You
more
have to
understanding.
FaceTime her every time you.
she thought I was gay with one of my friends. Oh yeah, this is because like don't fucking tell your significant other, or at least she's like traditional Brazilian conservative Christian evangelical
Queen.
So like,
Yeah, that's a queen.
I got, some friend who was like telling me he got like pegged by this girl, and like I'm not into that, whatever. And she was like, she kept being like, your friend is gay. And this is before I told her, your friend is gay. Your friend
Yeah.
is gay. He's trying to have sex with you. He's gay. And it's like, well, it's like he's not. But he did get pegged by this girl. She's like, I knew it. He's gay.
Yeah.
Did you tell your wife
she's
anything
right.
to do with the girl's not gay?
I did not. Oh, I did actually.
You
Yeah.
presented this argument.
is true.
It's not true.
Even oral stimulation, even if she were like, you're like, oh, if it's a girl,
If you blew a girl's
strap
dildo,
on, not gay.
Matt,
It's with a girl.
Matt, I promise you.
Anything you do with a
think that's
girl is
cool?
not gay. I wouldn't, but I'm saying it's not. If you're with a girl,
I guess if you put it that way, there are some girls I would. If there's
peg you.
certain girls,
Which girl would you let peg you, and what size would you let her peg you with? Would you-
We're going Japanese or Chinese or black or how we doing this?
Yeah.
I would see
you
you
don't
the
wanna get pegged
nubile
with
white
something that's
queen.
too
I would
big.
see you the nubile white queen with a very modest strap on.
But would you be like done
like
after that?
What do you mean done?
Well, I mean, like it would be like if there was a hot, like if there was a hot girl, it's like, yeah, you could fuck me if I could peg you. I'm like, yeah, sure, But it's like,
Yeah.
Ew, you would?
yeah,
dude.
Yuck. We got it on camera.
If your Brazilian wife sees this,
True, dude.
ciao.
She's gonna Duarte. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
not Duarte. Who's the guy?
Bolsonaro. She loves him. She's like, her whole family
That's how he
hates
fucking
him,
rolls, dude.
but she's like, yeah,
And you like Trump.
yeah, Trump's okay. Well, I don't. Yeah.
Who's
think
your top
he's funny.
And you
politician
like
right now?
Trump.
What?
Well, I liked Bernie, but he's like not relevant anymore. He lost.
Yeah. He also takes money from Big Pharma. Not a lot.
Yeah. Well, they just try to influence powerful people. It's
Yeah.
just like Bernie's like the left, so they give money. They try
Yeah,
to
true.
they try to get in with everybody.
You love
essentially.
Bernie. You love Ilhan Omar too.
She's all right.
You love the squad? You love the
You
squad?
hate Israel. You love the squad.
Yeah, talk about Israel for a while.
Yeah, this guy will probably.
Well, I don't hate Israel. I just.
What do you think about them
Isn't
requiring?
I had a landlord who drove a Range Rover, and the fucking heating never worked. So that was a little annoying.
So
He
you were
was
like, we need to
Israeli.
get rid of Israel,
We need to nuke Israel. That's what. Yeah.
and you the CIA is heavy with Israel, right?
Yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah.
They're pals.
There's some documentary. They got mad at each other because the CIA put together a computer virus called Stuxnet, which they used to like fuck up the Iranian centrifuges. Like they hacked
They
in.
got
and-
stuck in the reactors.
Well, it was
Oh.
called Stuxnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Yeah. But
I'm stuck on
Mahmoud,
this.
help!
I'm stuck on this bomb.
Getting stuck.
Come rub your big mustache on my foot. So they did Substack.
yeah. So the CIA built this virus, and then they were like being very limited with it, and then they shared it with the Israelis, and the Israelis just like ran it all over the place, and you know,
Pigged out.
yeah, but essentially, yeah, and it's like
You tell me the Israelis got greedy?
yes. But yeah, it's the point was essentially when it comes to like computer viruses and hacking, like that's all that bullshit with Russia now, where there's like not really laws or treaties about this, so nobody knows if it's like an act of war for the United States to like hack Iran's computer systems, or Russia to do it here, or like shut down the electricity grid. Well, that would probably
They
be an
better
act
not
of
hack
war.
my computer.
Yeah.
I'm playing Total War and Russia comes in and hacks me.
Oh, it would stink,
Ah,
dude.
it fucking pissed me off.
They're just aren't they? Can't they just be like, we're just anonymous, dude? Fucking America.
Yeah, but it's like hard to like, like the really sophisticated hacking. You're like, yeah, this is not just like one fucking asshole.
Dude,
We're
how
like-
fun would that be, though?
Did you ever? Yeah, I did actually.
You know
Did
people who hack?
Well, back in the day when I was like, a high school kid or whatever, I would do like Trojan horses, basically. It's just like being a script kiddie is what they call it, where like I could not program, but you can like find, it's extremely illegal, you can find like Trojans or whatever, where you send somebody like, hey, this is Pamela Anderson sextape.exe, and they double click it and it's like, okay, I own your computer now.
So you get their IP address and you can
Yeah.
surf
You
their
must
computer.
have got me.
You can do whatever. Yeah, you can keylog them. You can
Probably
like
you.
the
I was
funny.
downloading Vince Carter Slam Dunk.
I just remember like, and again, I was like,
Hanging from the rim.
Yeah, I needed that.
I was in like a StarCraft clan, and we would like go to war with other clans by like trying to hack each other. Basically.
What?
How do you throw up on
Yeah,
dates?
yeah.
You got
Nah,
that
you
kicking
dude,
around? You
that
got
was-
that Trojan
no.
horse in the back here?
That was your body telling you you're queen. That's not your queen, dude.
Yes.
That's the fucking
Yeah.
queen, dude.
So
But
you,
strongman
your
politics.
StarCraft guys would fuck other people's computers up?
Yeah, I mean, like they would put together
sick.
like they had chat rooms where they'd
That's
hang
so
out,
funny.
and they'd make like chat bots, which would like pretend to log on to play StarCraft, but would just like spam messages and then disconnect and reconnect. So you just couldn't keep doing that. They would just flood the chat
They
room.
jam the
So-
communication.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like, I just remember the Trojan Horse had this option. Like once you're in their computer, you can, like I said, do all this shit. One of them,
child pornography.
you
on
can
there.
open and close their disk tray, which like obviously you can't
Yeah.
see, but it's like such a funny, as a kid, it's such a funny feeling to be like, yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, someone did this when I was in college. Someone went to the guy. It was like we were all on the same floor, and someone got his IP address somehow. We went into our room and we started going through all the shit on his computer. We found like really weird porn,
Oof.
and we were like, "Hey, dude, we know what porn you look at." And he was just like befuddled.
What type of weird porn?
Electric nipple torture,
Hell yeah.
which at the time, you know, now it's nothing, but back then we were just like, and he was like a real
No, that's
straight,
still something.
yeah, dude.
If
I
I
mean,
found out one of my boys
nobody's
was into that,
coming.
I'd take him out behind the
nobody's
woodshed,
coming.
beat him with a rubber hose.
Dude, he claimed it was a joke. He was like, "Oh, I was fucking around," and we were like, and he was
Vito.
like,
Hey
No,
kids, I'm
Sopranos.
Shane Gillis.
you know, one of
Find
those,
any weird porn on your computer?
I'm gonna beat you with a rubber hose.
you know, dudes too who are always like, "You're fucking weird." He was always obsessed with telling you like you're a weirdo, which
Yeah.
I encounter them a lot.
Yeah.
So dude,
Yeah, being good at sex, gay.
Yeah.
he was always hitting us with like, "Yeah, you're fucking weird, man." And we saw him. We're like, "What do you know about those nipples, bro?" And he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He was like, "I just feel like you guys kind of like violated." Like that was a joke, obviously, but like, what the fuck were you guys doing? Like snooping around.
That
on
is
the computer?
fucked up.
Hey
He's
man,
right about that.
hey dude,
But he shouldn't be throwing weird around if he's got nipple porn.
Yeah.
torture too. Electric. I didn't even know that was a genre, dude. I
Girls
was
getting their
cream
nipples
pies,
tortured?
Cream pies. But yeah, there was that, and my only other instance of hacking was my good friend. We went to grade school together, and he was like, from the time we were in grade school, he like knew how to go in like MS DOS, which to me is hacking. So he goes, "Dude," and there's a screen that said press yes, press no. He goes, "Press Y and hit enter." I was like, "What will happen?" He's like, "Do it." I'm like, "All right," and I hit yes and enter. The computer, it wiped the whole fucking computer.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I wiped one of my. Our school in grade school had like 12 computers. I wiped one of them just by hitting yes enter.
You used to be able to like delete system 32.
I think
was,
that- yeah.
that was the old 4chan prank. Is they would be like, if somebody would go on 4chan and be like, "Hey, could you guys like help me with tech support?" They'd be like, "Yeah, you just got to go into program files and then select system 32 and delete it," and fucking wipes your computer.
Fuck, dude. I gotta run DLL thing on my computer right now. I don't know what it is. Someone might be in my computer right now.
Someone's
I think I got
probably
Trojan
in your
horse.
computer.
That's fine. People
Probably government.
can chill with me if they want.
Yeah.
Government.
All right, when are we going to talk about something that's not computers?
What you want to
Yeah,
talk
I don't
about?
know anything
No, I
about
don't know.
computers.
What kind of shows do your babes watch?
Oh, I have a
Curious.
question actually.
Sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
What type
It's a
of are you into any? No, it wasn't a bad
That's
question.
pretty bad.
Matt, you're being hard on yourself.
All right.
Now, you and your Brazilian lover, are you into any wild sexual stuff? Do you guys do anything? Do
Fair
you do
question.
anything? I know
Nah,
your wife.
anything.
I'd like to know about this. It's funny to bring a guy on a podcast and be like, "You've got a hot wife. What's your sex life like? Tell us about."
It's like the Byron Allen throw too. So I hear your wife is smoking.
All due
Yeah.
respect, I think she's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you guys do in the bedroom?
What type of
I'm
stuff? Do you
curious.
do any weird stuff? Do you incorporate toys?
No, I mean she has her Hitachi bullshit or whatever, but you know.
Hitachi's nice. Guard dog hit you with the furrowed brow nod.
Yeah, there's viewers here. Could I get a sponsorship?
Yeah, Hitachi.
Hitachis?
Yeah.
True. That'd be a good. Yeah, that'd be cool. Sponsor thing. Be like, yeah, my wife likes them.
Yeah.
I-
Can you not please your wife? Me too. Get
Yeah.
the fucking Hitachi.
Yeah. Did she leave it out after a couple days when you're? That's what my wife does.
She'll leave it out
Really?
on.
She did it recently. Yeah, just left it on the dresser. Or something.
And
you
you
hit
said,
her- would
Get
you
this crap out
What
of
the
here.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. I didn't marry no damn slut.
So as an Italian,
You better go to confessions.
as an Italian, do you and I always wondered if it's true. Do you change shirts when you're about to beat your wife? Do you put on a different shirt, or do you keep? The
Do you have
same-
sex in a wife beater?
Yeah.
It's like handed down from my it's like a family
Great
heirloom.
statutory. What was the town you're from in Italy?
Repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, what's that Italian for? Sex?
From a sex in Italy. Yeah.
The great. I was hitting the statutory upstairs, dude. It's
A
firing me
bunch of
up.
guys, yeah. My ancestors started the town, and they were like, "What do we name? How do we describe this town?"
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a little
Yeah.
reapy.
It's a little reapy.
A little reapy. You come in here.
Isn't there a town named Corleone in Italy or a city?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's where like
in
the
Sicily.
apparently they were like they kind of like had. I think they did dirty work for like the British government or something.
Really?
People of Corleone, yeah.
Oh, he would get along with Spud.
Oh yeah.
You would like.
Yeah.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
like. So the mob. How tied is the mob to the Central Intelligence Agency?
There's pretty like I think kind of the start of it.
Meyer Lansky and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff.
The start of it is like the World War II, where like the U.S. when they invaded Sicily, they brought along first they had like the gangsters here to control the ports, the Italian mafia during World War II,
Yeah,
and then
that couldn't have been a great.
right.
Just a bunch of fucking Racines standing at a port like, ain't no Nazis coming in over here. Let's go home.
Let's go eat lunch. Hey, my mom's making veal.
Speaking of U-boats, let's get a sub.
But it
Cut
was
out early today.
Hey.
We're gonna cut out early today and go see our mothers.
just like no-show port jobs.
I'm gonna
guarding
pick up
against
my
the
laundry from
Nazis.
my mom's house.
Damn, the WOPs at the docks must have fucked people up, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
another
dude.
Dr. Seuss book.
Flops in the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It must be like, there's one of those Japanese now. Get this son of a bitch. Just
Why are there
wail
so
on
many
these
WOPs at
dudes.
the docks?
And now
Go
they're
ask
trying
your
to
pop.
cancel Dr. Zeus because
I can't believe it.
They're not
Yeah.
publishing WOPs at the docks anymore.
True.
WOPs at the docks.
I read Dr. Seuss every night.
You do?
Kid loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking. she loves it.
Which one? Do you read just World War
One
II
fish, two
propaganda
fish.
he made?
One fish, two fish. No,
Just read Japanese.
I read
hold
his.
up
I read his
the
underground stuff.
Yeah. All right, so the WOPs are at the docks.
Yeah, WOPs were at the docks, and then they go to Sicily, and Mussolini locked up all the mafia people.
Whoa, I didn't
so
know that.
yeah, so Mussolini like cracked down on the mobs. So the U.S. they invade Sicily, and they're like, okay, we need locals. So they picked those mob guys. They just took the mob guys out of prison. Like, okay, you're our guide now. Like, you tell us about the terrain, and we'll roll the tanks there. And then they get to a town, and it's like, all right, well, you guys can run this, right? And then now
Yeah.
Sicily's still controlled by the mafia.
Weird. It's almost like there's like some sort of correlation between like amoral gangsters and the people who kind of run the government at the highest level.
That's right.
It's kind of strange.
They're a bunch of gangsters.
Yeah, I think that's pretty.
Yeah.
I think that's 100% common.
I would say, yeah.
I'd say common knowledge.
Like, these guys rule. And they're like, well, we're doing the same thing. Like, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of Michael Parenti, but he's like my favorite Italian dude. He's like kind of like a leftist guy, but he does. You can watch these YouTube lectures, and he just like starts shouting like the state, they're a bunch of gangsters,
Yeah.
and it's like he gets very worked up, but they're passionate, hot blooded people, so you can kind of understand.
True. Pretty charged up, I would say.
It.
Yeah, we're charged up.
Do you ever get charged up?
Yeah.
Do you ever because I get angry and I'm not Italian. I would imagine if you got angry, you'd be like, this must be my Italian.
I get mad at myself a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah, I lost my wallet this
That
weekend.
sounds a little Irish.
Does the WOPs turn on themselves? I thought that you guys. I
Yeah,
thought you guys
WOPs are
laughed
usually
at.
like, this is somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm not responsible in any way.
I assumed you guys lacked self-reflection.
Yeah, we do, but I think I've worked. I think I've worked on that. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
what
my
happens when
dad
you get
used
mad at
to-
yourself? Do you guys just like jack yourself up against the wall? You're like, hey, you fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
you fucking idiot. Put yourself in the trunk of a car. Deborah, come drive me to the lake.
Deborah, put a rat in my mouth.
Yeah.
So stupid. Put it. Yeah.
You lost your wallet. Did you find it?
No, and I was
Was it a
tracking
Ridge wallet?
No, I wish it was.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get a Ridge
I don't
wallet.
trust those. I think those are losable.
Really?
Yeah,
real
they
thin
have
ones?
them
Have one?
slide right out of your fucking pocket.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
thin
okay.
guy. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Can't
I
believe it
think-
costs like $85
I
on
need a
Amazon.
thick-
What the
I think
fuck?
80
They're
Thick
expensive.
fucking-
Can we should get a chain wallet
You want
sponsor.
a big thick wallet?
I want a thick fucking
What's wrong
wallet
with a
for
big
my
thick
ass.
wallet? Yeah, for your ass.
So
I want to, yeah.
Right. See, what's
Thick
wrong
wallet.
with this is a good
It's a great
wallet.
wallet.
And
Yeah.
it's like everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
man's
and
wallet.
you're going to notice it if it's not in your pocket.
True.
Maybe I'm not gonna fuck with a Ridge wallet.
I'm afraid I would lose it too often. That's just
What's
how
the
I
point?
feel.
It's small. Why
It's
do you-
like sleek, But yeah, all you do is when you sit down, you throw your
Yeah,
wallet
you
right
get
here.
to look like a huge dork when you take it out to pay for something.
Yeah.
Look at that state-of-the-art wallet I have.
it's so frustrating because
Oh, my card was declined? Fuck. I bought this wallet off a podcast.
Damn you,
Louis
Gomez.
Jacob, yeah, you give me a deal.
Tricked again. Anyway, I'm addicted to Kratom.
Dude, there's a strain of kratom named after Louis J. Gomez.
No.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Yeah.
There's someone was telling me they're taking kratom and like, oh, by the way, there is one of the companies called like the Louis J. Gomez strain.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's becoming too powerful.
how funny is
Yeah,
that?
he is.
He's
We're gonna have to
becoming too
kill him.
powerful.
I'm on that
Yeah.
Louis, dude. I'm on that Louis J. Gomez, dude.
This is too powerful.
I love that like all his sponsors are definitely under federal investigation. You just call Lewis's sponsors and you hear like a tap on the phone. Like, can I get some kratom or
Kratom's genuinely kind of bad for you.
It would be
Yeah.
funny to you kill Lewis like Jimmy Altieri style in Sopranos. We're like, yeah, I got some whores. He's like, where's the whores, dog? Oh no!
We should start bashing sponsors and have them do a reverse thing where they pay us to just stop. It's like, just leave us.
yeah,
We should,
That's
yeah.
smart. Yeah.
Just leave us.
That's really smart.
We really should
Yeah.
get sponsors.
we
we're
should
fucking
bash
up.
them. Yeah, it's tough, man, because all the sponsors are bad. It's like
Yeah, and
if you want
every
to
time-
bet on shit, it's like that's not the best thing for the bros. Do you want to take
That
fucking?
kind of is. Get the bros betting.
They're gonna all lose their money, dude.
And they're all like offshored, so you can't take your money out of like Bet DSI or
True.
whatever the fuck
I
they
always
are.
tried to. Yeah, that happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, man. I just
Yeah, I won like $200 off the Super Bowl in 2020, like almost 2 years ago. I haven't tried that. You got to convert it to Bitcoin or something, and then
really.
Great.
yeah.
We just got to go
Yeah.
back to
We should start hawking.
WOPs.
Yeah.
That was the
Just-
only-
We got to go back.
Bookies.
We had a good system
We had
with
a
the
good system.
WOPs.
We had the WOPs.
We were handling it.
Yeah.
We were taking care
True.
of all your gambling.
But then that
needs.
was sometimes
And
tough
then-
to get your money.
Was it?
He'd be like, "I won that bet." I'd be like, "Did you?"
Yeah. I didn't see nothing.
I don't think you won that bet.
Yeah.
Just arguing with the maid guy about it. I guess not. I guess not.
I mean, we should sell protein powder.
One time
or
I was
weight
at the,
gain. Weight gainer would be sick.
Weight
We started
gainer.
selling
Yeah.
Did you ever take weight gainer?
No.
I used to take it, dude. I took weight gainer when I was lifting heavy in college. Dude, it was the most. It's the most. Still to this day, I think it's the most delicious drink.
How heavy were you? Why were you lifting in college?
Was that
I
like
was lifting like crazy in college.
Why?
I was just getting yoked, dude.
What?
I don't know. I was just
Just to
getting
be yoked?
yoked as fuck. Yeah, I just got as yoked. I didn't know what I was doing with my life.
Yeah.
I was just
Just
getting
one-
as yoked.
that is
as
a
humanly
good thing to
possible.
do when you don't know what to do with your
Just
life.
get
Just
yoked?
get yoked. Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, it was sick. I was
That
just
is
like,
fair.
Still feel empty inside, but you'll have a nice neck.
yeah, I would just exactly. That was kind of the state of affairs.
Yeah, just so sad.
I would just go.
Everything's meaningless. I'm fucking sad.
I would say that was my early 20s. I was just getting
Yeah.
I was just like getting jacked and selling weed and like crying every now
Crying,
and again.
getting
Like,
jacked and
I don't know why I'm sad.
When's the last time you cried?
That's a good question. Probably I'll fight with my wife. Yeah. I mean, and I hate that shit, but she's like,
Oh.
He cries to end the
Did
fight.
you cry to win?
no, I didn't cry. She,
You're like, well, I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah. What? So how'd that work?
it was a low blow because we went on vacation. I like booked the hotel and she like hated it and she thought I was like being cheap and it was like no, I did I was trying to
You tell her
express
your
my
money
love
sucks?
for you.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
first of all, cheap. Your money isn't even real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Jeffrey
What
dollars.
is that? You try to take them on vacation. You go.
It's-
You want
they
to go
get
somewhere
mad if they do everything and then if you do everything, it's not right.
It's not good enough.
But
Yeah.
but if you do it right, you get what's called vacation pussy,
That's right.
Yeah.
which
yes.
is unbelievable. It's all the stops, dude. If you go out somewhere, you know, when one of these dames fucking ties you down, Gulliver
I've had
travels you,
vacation, pussy.
you bring them out,
Have
bro.
you ever been to a Motel 6 in Albany? Been
just
there.
when you get off the Bolt bus.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's yeah. But when you plan a trip and they're like they start to complain about it, it
Yeah.
hurts your feelings, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we got a house together. She would walk around and be like, I don't know, this house is just narrow, and I'd be like,
And that's the thing,
it's
like,
actually very common for the
and that stress kills men, and they don't give a shit. They kill the boyfriends, the husband they supposedly love, by just nagging and stressing them all the time.
Yeah.
So women
Did you ever
are
point out when
they
they're
are
nagging?
demons.
You ever
what?
point-
Yeah, hold on. It's truly demonic possession is what I went through 2 nights ago.
What happened?
Yeah, she had a night terror.
Oh,
She sleepwalks sometimes. So it was actually scary. I
Yeah.
woke up and she was standing in the room in the dark, naked.
What'd you do?
Standing there. I was like, hey. No,
Starts spinning her head around backwards
I
and
was so
throwing
mad.
up.
I was like, what are you doing? I was so scared. And then I slept on the couch and I was afraid,
Afraid
of
of your
her
wife.
walking out.
Or your girlfriend.
Yeah, I was afraid of her entering the living room at night. It would have terrified me.
Yeah, dude.
Because she's not coherent. You'll be
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? She's like,
Yeah, you're
Dude,
like
at midnight, the
like,
witching hour, it doesn't take much to get
Yeah.
me scared.
just like the sweetest girl, and then like at midnight she's like, oh, I heard your mother sucks cocks in
yeah,
hell. Shane.
dude. She hit me. We were sleeping. She did what I said I did. I was asleep. She was like, And I was like, stop it.
I'm already fucking hot.
It's crazy. It would be. I might set up a camera.
Dude, you should do paranormal
it'd be
activity.
paranormal activity, except it's just a lady losing her mind, occasionally hitting me, and then me reacting.
Stop.
She just yanks the covers off too, because she gets mad that I'm mad, because she's waking up to somebody yelling at them. Yeah. So she's also waking up to me being like, go to sleep now. She's like, fuck you. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will crush you.
Yeah.
The nagging, you have to point it out. Be like, what you're doing is wrong right now.
Right.
Where did you go and what kind of hotel was
True.
it?
It was like, we went to Mexico, Monterey. It was like, beautiful. And because we'd gone there before and we stayed at a different hotel I really liked. But I was like, hey, we're on vacation. Let's try a new hotel. You want to try new things?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, wrong. Like she liked the one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck with the thing she likes because otherwise.
Yeah, but if you had gone there, like, I've already been here before. Let's
Yeah.
But
So,
then
They're
now
like
you're
dogs
getting
in that
crushed.
way. They like the routine.
They are dogs. They're dog brains. That's
Yeah.
been a long held thing on this podcast.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
we cracked the code. If you leave the house, they tear it up.
Billy,
They're like, he's never coming back. They immediately go through the trash, start eating.
Billy has a good theory that they're forever locked. They're 8th grade. They're just
they got
locked in
locked.
8th grade forever.
yeah.
Yeah, it's when puberty hits, they get locked.
Yeah, they lock up. It's like in his Dark Materials. They get their daemon. Their daemon chooses them at like a certain time, and that's it for life.
It's so frustrating too because when you're a guy, you can like stay anywhere. You stay in like a $6 night hotel and enjoy it and have a good time. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
You use the shitty little computer on the, go on the internet or whatever it is.
You know what I posted on Twitter? That room that Kanye was staring in to record the album. That is actually the ideal male living space. Like if I didn't have a woman to impress or wasn't trying to get pussy, I would just live in like that. Like basically bed, closet, I don't know, some weights, maybe some books, a window. You're good.
Yeah.
Prison.
Yeah, prison. It's perfect.
Hey,
And
we
also-
should go to prison.
And
The
prison.
four of us.
I would make an excellent prisoner.
Prison would be good if there was no rape.
Yeah.
If everybody and
If we stuck
stabbings.
together, if all of us, if
all
guys
this-
like us
Oh,
stuck
because
together,
there's consensual gay sex.
Played
That'd be
basketball.
great.
I'm just saying, if
basketball, 2
Yeah.
on 2. We could get
Basketball,
together
yeah.
at a tournament.
yeah, dude.
It'd be fun.
You might
you
get,
just,
you
like-
might get beaten though because of who's in prison.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're saying because the
No,
African American
I know my
fellas?
friend went to jail. He said there's a lot of guys stink in jail.
Really?
He was a decent basketball player. He was
yeah?
like, a lot of the guys stink. They're hacking you.
Really?
He's like, they
Yeah, they
stink,
probably
dude.
foul the shit out
Yeah,
of
they're
you.
not. He was like, these are not where. He's like, every now and again you'll hear a guy who's like, could have been D1, but he's like, when I was there, it's just these guys.
I'd like to have
Do
Sean.
you think that the
a
CIA
roommate.
is doing all the prison rape to stop guys from going there? Because if it wasn't
they
for
know.
the rape,
Yeah.
guys would just go to prison.
Right.
Yeah.
dude.
That would be
Guy
a
heaven.
nice state-funded. Yeah, it'd be guy heaven. It'd be guys working out and having fun together. And if you got TVs in there, you could all laugh at
Which you
things
can.
together.
But they don't have
Yeah.
weights in
Yeah.
prison anymore, right?
They better not.
Do Callies, dude. We'll be in there doing
Callies,
Callies.
yeah.
Just
dude.
do jumping jacks till you're
I love
dead.
it. I love
You
Callies.
guys like Wes Watson?
Yeah, we watched.
Yeah. I watched one of your pods.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
If
great.
we all went to jail, just guys like us would have to look out for each other. And we just
we
make a fucking club.
we're in a racial
We could make a club.
It would be the Goodfellas.
We
It'd be
should
the
all go
Goodfellas
commit
scene.
a crime. Let's all go commit a crime right
It's just
now.
rape Sean.
What crime would you do if you had? If you
wouldn't
they
be
got
bad.
Sean.
Do
What's
like an
that?
armed
That's
robbery.
Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Not you. Sorry.
The four
All
of
right.
us should go do it. We should go armed robbery. Do an armed robbery at Best Buy.
At the stand. We could just go upstairs right now.
Oh yeah.
we could go get 200.
Those
Say,
fucking-
give us your money.
They're not gonna do anything.
Yes, if you had to do a crime, if the life became so unbearable that you needed to
You're
go
not
to
a tough
jail.
guy.
They're Italian.
is
They would
like-
be like, do you know whose money you're taking right now?
Yeah,
They'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yours.
You know who you're robbing?
What
I
crime
wonder how
would you
many
do?
times people have been shot doing that.
What?
Like just a guy trying to be tough, like while he's getting robbed. Like you have no idea who you're messing with right now, and somebody's like, "I'm retarded." Like,
There's like
you
a
don't know who's holding this gun.
there's a surveillance video of some guy clocks. I forget if it's like a Mexican mafia or MS-13 or something. It's just like a store surveillance video. He just like poof. Like they're clearly arguing. He just locked him. Guy takes out a gun, blows his head off, and they all just walk away. So
Damn.
The guy
yeah.
who was getting robbed shot the robber.
Or no, they were arguing, and this guy like takes a swing and hits him like right in the mouth and like knocks him back, and he just boom.
Yeah. My dad
Kinda
claims
sucks.
my dad claims to know a guy who got robbed. He had a bar in Chester, Pennsylvania. It's a rough town. And he got robbed a lot of times. It was like, I think his 3rd time he got robbed. He's like, no more. He kept a gun under the bar where he was at. And they were like, he was getting robbed again. And he took the money and my dad claims He went like that and tossed it up in the air to the guy. And when the guy reached up to check it, he grabbed the gun and just went pow and just fucking shot him.
Yeah.
So it's an old trick. If you're getting mugged, just
Yeah.
toss your wallet up in the air and they go to catch it. Just
Then get your ass beat.
haymaker them. It's always like little kids mugging you.
Yeah.
What if they shoot you though? Like, because when you throw.
But then
the
they got it. They're gonna miss the wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So then you throw the wallet up, and if they're not looking at the wallet, you.
What if they
fucking-
shoot?
What
you
if
and you grab the
your
wallet?
sudden movement makes them think you have a gun and they just shoot you right away?
Yeah.
That could happen. That could happen.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like. Have you ever had a gun on you?
No.
You can look at them. They look if they look nervous, then you know you can control the situation.
Right.
But
You
a
can
nervous
do
guy
the-
might fucking buck on you.
Might-
The Denzel move.
But
Like,
yeah,
definitely like, hey, I've never tried this before. Let's see if I can do it right now.
Yeah, if someone's pulling a gun, be like, you don't have the balls
Dude,
to do it.
the second time,
Yeah, I do.
first time I froze. The second time a gun was on me, I was like looking at the guy. I was reading the room. Man, I didn't do anything crazy because I was sitting down on the floor and the guy was standing up.
Were you playing video games?
No, I was counting money. I was counting like $15,000.
Were you sitting
Dude.
Indian style playing Madden?
I wish.
Somebody
Dude.
walked in with a gun.
I had like all this money and I'm like on the floor and all of a sudden I look
He's
up.
doing
and I'm
circle
like,
time.
Wow.
Fuck. But I did have a couple G's behind me. Is that all? And I was like, yeah, I don't have any more. Get the fuck out. I remember being like, sweet. Sweet. I lost like
Bucks.
Yeah, it was like $15,000.
Going to Dave and
Where were
Buster's.
I was in an apartment selling someone like a couple pounds of weed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and collecting money he owed me, and then some guy in a ski mask came in and took it all.
Do you ever have legal troubles because of weed dealing? Like Wes Watson?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
nah,
Nice.
no.
Professional.
I knocked it off, dude. I
That's
stopped
right.
the nonsense.
Got out the game.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking got out of it.
You guys ever do any cool illegal things?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
I don't do anything illegal.
I don't hope my whole younger period, I was a pretty illegal dude for a while.
That's cool.
Like-
I'm more of I respect this country, you know? I hate that type
I'm
of
like the
junk.
guy at the docks just waiting for the
Garbage.
higher ups to tap me and be like, yo.
Did you think they were going to call upon you?
No, I don't think so, no.
Were they like, we like how you're handling things?
We're like, we've seen you move a quarter pound of mushrooms and we're impressed.
Just get like subcontracted by the CIA to like work with the fucking Mujahideen after being like a small time dime bag weed dealer.
Yeah,
overall.
exactly. Like, dude, we saw you moving ace outside the 7-Eleven. We've been watching you, bro. We see you get robbed constantly in West
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, so on the application, they're going to ask your race, but you don't have to check that. I mean, you know, we're trying to get more diversity, but
Did you guys see that White House video they put out of that gay dude?
yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah.
Is that real?
I guess he's like some influencer.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I didn't watch all of it.
I
but-
watched it.
It was bad.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave hope to all the alt comedians.
The alt comedians have the most hope.
Yeah.
I don't
Really?
understand the confusion.
They
The
bomb.
alt
Every time I
comedians,
see them, they
yeah, they
bomb.
bomb constantly. But the alt comedians are on every TV show
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
and every commercial and every movie.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Right.
They're all the alt
Hey,
comics.
look at the system they're serving, though, dude. They're serving the patriarchy.
That's right.
Yeah, they
Well,
serve the patriarchy.
It's 4 corporations control 90% of the media. And it's like, yeah, they go along with the vaccine passports and everything else. That's part of being an alt comic. It's like,
Fuck,
hey, everybody,
dude.
Yeah.
you know, I think, you know, you should just die if you don't get the vaccine. And the government should
That's
come
another
kill
thing.
you.
People seem really
Thing was really
delighted when
bad.
people die
Oh, yeah.
and they're not vaccinated.
They love it, yeah.
These same people that are like, get them out of cages, no borders. And they're like, this piece of shit died like a fucking dumb idiot. It's like,
Whoa, dude. Yeah.
yeah. I saw it last night. Somebody was making fun of people that died not getting vaccinated, and the whole crowd laughed and clapped.
Really?
They didn't laugh, they clapped.
Even worse.
Yeah, of course.
Laughing's one thing. That's
The
kinda
seller's
funny.
all vaccinated now.
I
So you
know,
got the
dude.
communist seller. That's what I call it.
What skews the audience, too?
The whole audience is vaccinated, so you go in and they're all like,
When they get the approval, I think the FDA approval, they're like, we're rolling out mandatory vax.
Yeah.
Like it's only a matter of time.
I don't think they will.
Dude,
I don't think they can do it, dude.
I didn't think they would.
Mandatory vaxes?
Dude, I think it's coming. Or it'll just be one of those things where it's like, well, you don't have to, but if you don't have to, you can't work, can't fly in a
You're
plane,
right.
can't drive.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
that's how all censorship works in the United States. Is like, people say, it's only the First Amendment if the government censors you. They outsource all of it. They ban you from Twitter or YouTube, or like if you say some shit and you have a day job and they find you, they fire you from your day job.
Yep.
And that's exactly how the vax is going to work. Where it's like, okay, like Walmart announced, you got to have the vax to work at Walmart. There's no union at Walmart. They just
Yeah.
fucking fire you if you don't get the vax. And that's how they enforce these things.
Yeah, I'm already looking at land. I'm looking at land, dude. I think
Yeah?
6-7 years. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Where are you going?
I'm not gonna go off the grid, but I'm gonna get some land.
Like the
That'd be
suburbs?
Nah, a little further out there. I'm
In
gonna get some
between
couple
the
acres.
grid and suburbs?
Yeah, kind of like have my cell phone work, but I'll if I need to grow food,
Yeah.
I'll be doing it. And I kind of just want to get out of the city anyway. It just stinks, dude.
Yeah, cities suck.
Yeah,
You should
fucking
go to the
blows.
suburbs first.
Yeah.
Well, you grew up in the...
Kind of grew up in a more rural area that got turned into kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
we didn't have like sidewalks, but I'm starting to talking to a couple of the bros.
Yeah.
I might just become like a Orthodox bro. Just me and my bros just got kind of like an Amish thing, but not as like weird and kind of incestuous.
It'll get there.
You don't think so, dude?
That's how it starts.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, let us
Anytime you shift into a compound, after
I
like
grew up on a compound, dude.
after like 1 or 2 generations, you're talking weird.
I don't know. We're doing good. I'm first generation compound. I want to start like a bigger, better compound. A couple
Yeah,
more
see,
people.
this is how I said. After a couple
gonna
generations,
be
first
good.
generation was compound. Next generation will be like,
Yeah, because you want to raise your kid in like a rural. You don't want you don't want a city kid. I'm worried about having a city kid.
Dude, Philadelphia school district's like, well, if your kids aren't vaccinated, they can't come. It's like, dude, your school district's an embarrassment, dude.
yeah,
I would work with kids in charter schools, and they'd be like, yeah, I'm in like 7th grade, but when I took a test to get into the school, they said I was at like a 5th grade reading level. And it's like, dude, that's fucking pitiful.
yeah,
So yeah, we'll see what's going on.
yeah. Think you're
Philadelphia
gonna live
hit
off
that-
the land?
Not fully, but I'm gonna have like I do want to have some area to I can at least grow like potatoes for the year.
Yeah.
I think have a couple fucking little cows or something, dude.
It's just like Thomas Jefferson with your black wife out there.
Dude. I'm slightly Jeffersonian, I would
Yeah,
say,
for sure.
in terms of his philosophy.
Yeah. I think I've said it on here. You know, he kept a bunch of his kids as slaves.
Nice.
He chose a couple, and
He
and
kept.
he emancipated
yeah,
a
He
few.
emancipated like 2 and kept like
Yeah,
9.
Dad's favorites, dude.
Yeah.
You're fucking Dad's favorite.
You
He's
just-
like,
You figure out which kids can cook, and then you're like, yeah, you're staying a slave.
perhaps. Maybe he just had a bond, unshakable bond with a couple of them. We don't know. You weren't there.
Yeah,
You don't
who
know what's in the
knows?
man's heart.
Who knows? I know if I have kids, I'd like to keep them as slaves.
You think you would fucking?
Certainly.
What?
I'd say you're gonna work.
Yeah, I did
for
do a
me
lot.
for
I had a lot of
free
jobs I
your
had to
whole
do.
life.
Yeah, I had a lot of jobs I had to do.
Yeah,
growing
you're
up.
basically
Yeah.
a slave.
Family-owned business, dude. Get up, work on Saturdays. Maybe I'll get paid.
They pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd hook me up. My dad hooked me up with some 50s.
Nice.
It's actually like the most money I ever made.
Yeah.
Working
Really?
for my
I
dad,
had to
yeah.
help my 2 uncles. They're my mom's brothers, but my uncle got a shed. I had to help them build it, and I didn't get paid. I'm still kind of like salty about
What?
it. When
Yeah,
I was like
it's
14.
insane.
How old were
Yeah.
you? 14? Yeah,
Like
that's-
14,
They should
yeah.
have paid you.
They should have
Yeah.
gave you $10.
Something.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
My going rate in high school, I would get like
probably.
hit with I'd get with like $60.
And that's a lot. That was a lot of money.
High school, oh yeah. I was
Yeah.
working. I skipped graduation practice because I was working for an electrician. I would get $60 a day and be like,
Nice. Yeah.
Damn.
let's go.
Beautiful.
This is kind of unrelated, but like I was thinking this recently. Like the best case scenario about like talking about like 9/11 truth and all this conspiracy shit is like just somebody from the CIA is like, all right, here's $100,000. Never mention 9/11 again.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hell yes, dude.
Oh yeah.
The worst case is they fucking kill you and your dog and your 2 kids. But the best
like
case,
that guy.
yeah, it was just like this,
I would think they warn you though before.
I would like, yeah,
I'd
it's like,
to
hey, give me
think.
the
They
warning.
seem to get,
like,
they seem to be
I'll
getting
bet-
pretty brazen right now, though.
Yeah.
They're getting away with,
Dude, did you see this one?
No, what happened?
Well, I only just heard about this. There was a guy called Philip Marshall. I think I'm getting his name right. I posted this on Twitter.
Yeah.
But he wrote like, so he was involved with Barry Seal, the American-made Tom Cruise movie. Barry Seal was like a cocaine trafficker who worked for the CIA,
Yeah.
and they were running the cocaine to Nicaragua and Contras and running weapons and using that to pay for the covert war and all that. So Barry Seal, this was a pilot who worked with Barry Seal, and then after 9/11, he wrote 2 9/11 truth books, or 9/11 was an inside job. Cheney and the Saudis, they all did it, and apparently he was working on a third one. But in 2013, after his second book, his dog at his home, his dog, his 2 teenage children, and he is shot to death. And the sheriffs in California say this is a murder-suicide. He shot both his kids, he shot his dog, he shot himself. And like, first off, that's like already shady that this like CIA pilot did all that shit after writing 9/11 truth books.
Yeah.
But then like I was reading, apparently the scene was, or what the detectives claimed was, the 2 kids were both asleep when they were shot, but they were on like an L-shaped bed so that one of them would have woken up
Yeah.
if you shot one of them. And then the detectives just like said, no comment. We're not
Yeah, they're
answering.
both asleep and
Yeah.
shot.
Why are they sharing a
didn't wake
bed?
up.
Why are two teenage kids sharing?
Well,
I
when
think
you
it
write
was
about
a
9/11
L-shaped-
truth, you don't have a lot of money.
Right,
Was it a
right.
bed? For some reason, I thought it was an L-shaped couch, and they were shot like in the
yeah, I
living
don't know the
room.
exact details.
But
That
why
sounds
would there
right
be-
though. Yeah.
but they were
Yeah.
both asleep when,
So that would imply that there were two shooters, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
or a very heavy sleeping daughter.
Right.
Or
Right,
Maverick
yeah.
just fucking two
Yeah,
guns.
we talked about Laura Crofting.
Yeah.
True.
Max Payne.
Yeah, I like. Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Max Payne died.
Yeah,
in
he did
room.
the Max Payne bullet time on his children.
And the dog.
Right.
And he caught the dog. He's like, "You're not fucking telling anybody this. The CIA is going to train you how to talk."
Was it you who said like if you wanted to like kill your children, what you should do is just like write a 9/11 truth book?
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
like, yeah, I was murdered. The CIA.
start-
They don't believe this.
You're like, I want to kill my kids. All right, I'm going to start with the 9/11 truth book,
yeah,
and then you kill your kids, and you go, the CIA did it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the CIA is like, oh, how dare you? They just
Like, we
they're
read
so
your book and it wasn't
insulted
even that good.
that you set them up for a murder they didn't commit.
There's some other God, I'm spacing on his name, but there is some guy who's hiding out in fucking Argentina or one of these South American countries who claims he has footage of like vaults underneath the World Trade Center.
Yeah,
there
they're there.
yeah.
The
that-
gold they move. Yeah.
Right, and he says like he has footage of like
Trucks?
shipping missing from them, basically. Like he went in there, and then he's accused of murdering his wife, so he had to lamb it. That's why he's in South America right now. But it's just one of those things where it's like, did you murder your wife? Are you being set
Yeah.
up? Is both
Yeah.
true? Like that'd be kind of funny if it was like true, but also he murdered
Yeah.
his wife. you know?
Ultimate defense plan. Dude. You murdered your wife. And you're
Yes.
like, I've seen the gold.
Yeah, I've got these tapes. Like I can kill my wife now.
I don't know if this is a credible source, but I had this moving job like a long time ago, and these like
Yeah, it's
when guys
not.
are like talking.
Let me stop you there.
Right. I know. But one of the guys is like, I heard the night before 9/11 there was like mad trucks leaving the World Trade Center.
Oh yeah.
So just take that for what it is. For what
I've talked about this, I think, a long time ago. It's one of my most shameful, dumb moments.
Yeah.
You ever like hear something and then you just keep it in your brain that's just so
yeah,
fucking dumb, and until you repeat it, you don't even think about it.
to other people.
So yeah, I was in college and we were talking about 9/11. It was right when Loose Change came out. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, my uncle worked at the towers, and dudes were getting taken off helicopters off the roof, like right before it happened. And they were
a
like,
kid said
"That's
that?
just not." I said that.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I don't remember where I got it.
You just made it up.
And they were. This
so
kid
good.
immediately was like, "That's very stupid." Like he just, without even like considering what I said, he was like, "You know that's not true, right?"
How dare he,
I
dude?
was like, "Well, now that I said it, yeah, I guess I was wrong."
What?
Yeah, it was something about like CEOs or something got out of there before it happened. It was something.
Did your
that
uncle? Was your
so
uncle down
dumb.
at the WTC?
Yeah. He's not an uncle. He's a family friend, but he's basically.
so
an
he told you that?
No, he did not tell me that.
So
I
you-
don't know where I got this information.
That
It was one
was-
of those. There was stories like I was in fucking
Yeah,
eighth
yeah,
grade.
Yeah,
there were
yeah.
9/11 stories where like a kid would show up to the World Trade Center the day before and be like,
Yeah.
"Don't come here tomorrow."
Yeah, or the top floor was totally empty. and
Yeah.
it, like took a lease out like the month before and emptied it out.
Yeah. But I remember that was one of those times I said something
That hurt
like that,
you.
and somebody was just like, "No." Like, what you're saying is dumb. And I was like, because then I remember setting it up, being like, "Yo, you want to hear something fucked up?"
I remember I told a friend on original Pokemon, I got all 150 Pokemon, and then my game died, and I didn't save it. It's just like
That was the
just
out-of-town-
complete bullshit.
out of town girlfriend,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Brazilian
good one.
wife.
Yeah, Brazilian. Yeah. She lives in Canada.
You should see her. She's beautiful.
Yes.
She's in Brazil.
Yeah.
They're on to me.
Yes.
Play it cool, Sean. Oh fuck! They know.
Uh-huh.
Where are we at? It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
wow.
too long.
Yeah.
Guys, plug what you got real quick.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got a podcast?
Yeah, Grubstakers podcast. We do podcasts about billionaires. I'm on Twitter at Sean. Grubstakers is on SoundCloud, Patreon. I'm on Twitter at Sean McCarthy.com.
Follow
and-
Sean on Twitter.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
and
very funny.
I'm doing stand-up in Portland Thursday, September 16, and Seattle September 17, 18. So if you're in there, just I'll post it on the Twitter.
Very good comedian too.
Thank
yeah.
you, buddy.
You can follow me on Instagram, Recine.Mike, and Twitter at Mike Recine. I'll be in Worcester, Massachusetts
Nice.
at the Woo-Ha-Ha.
Woo-ha-ha.
Yeah, September 17th and 18th. So,
Sick.
yeah, I'll post a link for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mike's one of my favorite comedians to watch. It's,
Oh,
Very
yeah.
fun.
it's so fun.
Oh, he's so funny.
I am at Zany's in Nashville this weekend. the 12th, 13th, and 14th. Then 19th, 20th, 21st, I'll be at Stress Factory in New Jersey. That's where I'm at the next 2 weeks. Come to that. I think I've been there enough. I think I might just bring friends and do almost like a showcase. I don't know.
That's a good move.
Get the guard dog some time.
Ooh.
Maybe a pretty lady will give you a smooch on your penis at the Stress Factory.
He's got it turning around, dude.
You got to turn your life around, Sean. You've been doing and having sex.
September 22nd,
sorry.
dude.
They're not going to watch the Patreon, don't worry. Or the podcast. You're fine.
Yeah, they won't see it. Dude, September 22nd.
They'll never see it.
That's the
Actually,
big
although
one.
some of your family members might be watching.
Excuse me.
Part of it.
September 22nd. Helium.
Oh, yeah. September 22nd, Helium.
You think who would be watching? No, I don't think anyone's watching.
I don't know if any members of Sean's family watch my content. Who knows?
Dude, he's about to jump the table on you.
I wish he would. I'd suck him off right here. All right. That should do it.
Yeah.